Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm about to be showing you how to make a super nourishing DIY hair mask that's packed with ingredients your hair is going to absolutely love. If you've been dealing with dry, brittle hair or just want to give your curls some extra TLC, this is the perfect recipe for you. First, we're going to be using a banana, which is loaded with vitamins and natural oils that's going to really help soften your hair and improve elasticity. That'll nourish the hair and prevent split ends. It's also going to just help soften hair and enhance curl definition. Then we're going to add an egg because duh, it's rich in protein and helps strengthen your strands while adding a beautiful shine. We're going to add coconut oil because of course it's going to come with lots of hydration and it helps with fighting frizz. It's definitely a lifesaver for curly hair and protects hair from damage. Then we're going to be using a ripe avocado because the natural fats and vitamins in a ripe avocado penetrate your hair better and leave it feeling silky smooth. Using a ripe avocado is better because it's softer and it makes it easier to mash into like a better paste without the lumps. Next, we're going to be using Greek yogurt. Non-fat Greek yogurt is ideal because it does contain no added sugars or flavors or artificial ingredients that could really irritate your scalp or leave some unwanted residue in your hair. And flavored yogurts have extra sugar that you don't even need anyways. Next is mayonnaise, which I know sounds weird, but trust me, it's full of oils and fats that make your hair crazy soft. And there's a lot of protein in there, and it's going to just help reduce frizz and promote shine. Next is extra virgin olive oil for intense hydration and reducing split ends. It's rich in vitamins A and E and antioxidants. Olive oil really moisturizes the hair and it just kind of helps improve elasticity as well. And then lastly, Jamaican black castor oil, which is amazing for stimulating hair growth and just keeping your scalp healthy. You can use any type of Jamaican black castor oil for this mask. Either works perfectly. I just happen to use two different kinds because I didn't realize it at first, but it ended up actually adding extra layer of richness anyways. And then we're just going to be blending everything up. I use a NutriBullet. You guys can use anything you have. I definitely suggest a machine over mashing it with your hands because you're just going to get a smoother and better consistency. So now that we've blended all the ingredients, I want you to really look at this texture. It's super smooth and pretty thick, which is exactly how I like it. I can't stand a watery mask. It's just a mess and doesn't really stick to the hair. This is more of like the perfect balance between thick and creamy, so it's going to be really easy to work with when we put it in our hair. So this is what my hair is looking like. Don't judge me. It's been about 4 or 5 days since I last washed it and my curls are dry. My hair naturally runs on the dry side, so I try to hydrate it with a mask like this at least twice a month. Every week would be ideal, but let's just be real. Who got time for all of that? So I like to section my hair into 4 parts. It's just easier for me to manage, but if 6 or 8 sections work better for you, then just go for it. So I kind of start clipping up the top half of my hair and then I start working on the bottom sections first. Before applying the mask, I always wet my hair. I just like to use a spray bottle with conditioner water. If you want, you can just use plain water, but I feel like conditioner just kind of helps me, makes it easier for me to just brush my hair. Then I detangle with a brush just to make sure my hair is smooth and ready. And gloves is definitely a must. Trust me, this mask is amazing, but between the raw eggs and the mayonnaise, girl, that smell is just interesting. So gloves keep things clean and definitely saves you from walking around smelling like a salad dressing. Now I'm just layering this mask on thick. Like I'm not gonna hold back at all. I made a lot. This batch made a lot. So I'm making sure that every strand is drenched. And then every single time I apply the mask, I want to make sure I go in with my brush again, just so that it doesn't get all tangled. And I'm making sure that I get to put this mask on every strand of hair. Like I'm not playing. Like I wanted this mask all up in every molecule. After applying the mask, I loosely braid each section. You'll probably see some of the mask seeping out of the braid, and that's totally fine. The key is to keep the braid loose though, so that the product stays on the strands instead of, squeezing out. So you don't want to braid too tight. And then once I finish one section, I just move on to the next. And y'all don't look at my parting. It's hella crazy, but who cares? What really matters is that I'm focusing on the roots, okay? Because that's where my hair growth starts. I coat the ends too, but since I'm planning to get a trim soon, my priority is keeping the roots healthy for new growth. When I get to the top sections, I take the same approach. And after brushing through, I do apply the mask generously and even split the sections into smaller parts. You can see, like, even cutting this part in half, just so that I'm making sure the product hits every strand, not just the top layer of my hair. You want to make sure the mask is penetrating all the way through. Once all four sections are braided, I do go back and add a little extra mask just to each braid, especially on the roots and anywhere I might have missed, because let's be real, I can't even see the back of my head. So I know I was missing a lot of product back there. Like, it was just looking real empty and dry back there. And that's honestly one of the spots that is the driest for me, just because I think I neglected the most because I can't ever see the back of my head. And I still had a lot of product left over. So I kind of was just touching up my edges and just more on the corners of my face, just really wanting this mask to be everywhere, girl. I wasn't even playing. There was so much. It was like, why not? Then I clip up the braids and I end up covering my head with a plastic bag. Yep, I ain't have no shower cap, but a plastic bag works, y'all. That's just as fine. It traps the heat and helps the mask work better. So plastic bag, whatever you want. To keep things secure, I do throw a bonnet over the bag just so I can lounge around the house without really worrying about it slipping. Now, the longer you leave this on, the better. If you could leave it on overnight, I 100% recommend it. I've done that before and the results were just chef's kiss, but today I only had about an hour, so I kind of rolled with that. But if you have more time, definitely let it sit longer. Your hair will thank you. When I was ready, I hopped in the shower and was taking the braids out, washed my hair, did what I needed to do. Use whatever shampoo and conditioner you like, but I just went with the Argan Oil of Morocco line, just, for that extra hydration. After rinsing, I brushed through my hair one more time with a detangling brush, and oh my gosh, it was just like butter. It was so smooth. No tangles, nothing. And that's why I swear by this mask. It's loaded with so many nutrients and leaves my hair feeling so soft and shiny, and it's just so much easier to manage. I let my hair air dry just to show you guys the results without any heat, and just look at these girls. They are thick and bouncy and healthy, y'all. I'm just so obsessed. This mask has really helped with both the strength and the length of my hair, and I just can't recommend it enough, y'all. Please try it and let me know down below how you guys feel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.